Now you're coming home, the unit is already undersized, it's 100 degrees outside at 5 o'clock, and those units are trying to play catch up. Catch up doesn't work with air conditioning because you could be using 3 times the amount of electricity trying to bring the temperature back down than if it's just let the damn thing run. So depends on the day, depends on the situation. A lot of this newer high efficiency stuff, it's so efficient, it's so much, just leave it alone. Heating, on the other hand, is a different story. We have to design heating for worst case scenario. So I'm going to say 99% of the time, your heater is way too big for the house. We put 120,000 BTU furnace in. When it's 45 degrees out, you only need, instead of 120,000, you may need 25,000 BTUs. That's where the variable units come in, just not multiple stages. Now we have full variable where it'll run down to 20%. Normally 20% is the minimum on a furnace where it'll run. There's a lot. The issue is how much do you want to spend? You go with these higher end Bosches, and Bosch, I'm just an example, a cookie cutter Bosch, 3 tons, 100,000 BTU, every 90% of the homes we do is that size. You're looking $19,000, $20,000. Doing it in a air temp, you're $7,200, $7,400. So it's a big difference.
The surge suppressor they want are they mounted outside or inside? The surge suppressor that they want, is that an outside mount or inside the house?
Either or. There's ones that can be mounted in the panel box. There's ones that we can mount right on the disconnect outside. Don, I talk to him all the time. They have full house suppressors, so you're protecting everything in the house. They become a little pricey, but if you're going to do it, protect your whole house, protect all your appliances, because all these appliances nowadays are coming with these new units, and it probably should be done. Do I have one in my house? No. Should I have one in my house? Yes, especially I just lost a GFIC arc fault breaker for my hot tub and outdoor. The breaker was $200 and something, and I'm glad it took the breaker out instead of the control boards on my hot tub, because the control board was $500 and something. And that was because there was a wire down that went down the street last year during a storm, and it just kept arcing on the ground back and forth for about 20 minutes. Power kept going off and on, off and on, off and on. And the breaker never tripped, but the arc fault part of it did, and it took it out. So
you were asking about the higher end units. The Bosch that we have, you can be standing right in front of it when it kicks on, and you don't hear it.
Right.
The only one we do hear is because the top isn't exactly perfect, so we have the high technology repair of it by putting a rock on top of it.
any other quick questions anybody had?
Well-maintained unit lasts like mine. You use religiously every year for maintenance?
Twice a year.
Twice a year. How long will it last? 10 years? 15?
So where do you buy these rocks?
Oh, I have them. I have them. They're about $50 a piece.
You should, on a higher end unit, something like you have, anywhere from 15 to 20 years. I've got Lennox units out there that I put in when I was working for other companies when I first started that are still running. It's very, on a maintained unit, unfortunately, they normally run longer than what they're good for. And as I say that, as technology changes, you really should probably replace the unit in 15 years or so, because after that, it's costing you more money because these new units are just running so much more efficient and better and doing more for you.